I think there's a hat.
Charlie, he's right behind you, sweetie. Be very careful.
There's a round bat. He's handling the sunshine now. What I've noticed is when you first put them on their back, shade them from the sun, and then you can gradually back away. This age group doesn't mind backloading so much because he doesn't mind lying on his back, but as soon as he becomes really good at crawling, he'll hate this.
Okay. Yeah, he probably just thinks that this is like basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
You just hope that you can develop an appreciation of the backfloat in him, so that by the time he's a crawler, he understands a little bit of why backfloating is good. Okay. When you backfloat, you can breathe. Okay, we're going to learn how to swim between me and you. In the beginning, we're gonna play catch. Okay. And in the beginning, you're just gonna receive him.
Okay.
So we're gonna practice head up.
Okay.
Notice eyes. I hold him with my hands on his belly and my other hands on his head.
Okay.
And I'm looking at him. So if I was to take him underwater, I'd be able to see his face go under.
Okay.
If I push him from here to there, I couldn't see his face. And I wouldn't know if he was really ready to go to under. Okay. So I like to hold him sideways. 1, 2, 3. And then at this point, I'd go under. I put him under for about 1 second, and then you would lift him up, receive him. I like them to go under horizontally, so it's just like swimming.
Okay. That's okay,
Because the vertical is not swimming. One of the coolest things about the pool is that if they get fussy, it's easy to bounce them up.
Yeah. Happy guy. Happy guy.
Too bad we have noise. But that's it. One. That's nothing. Okay, now we're going to go underwater. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Don't lift them all the way out because it's cold. So when I should have told you that. Once I send it to you, just keep your shoulders in. He probably doesn't feel the cold. The baby fat.
Yeah.
You notice the water temp that you use to wash him is so much cooler than when you would be comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Babies don't need the warmth that we do. Now, if your baby cries when he goes under, he's probably only crying because he got water in his nose.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. Good boy.
There might be a sting with the chlorine. I don't think so because he's not on. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. I'd say that's about 1.5 seconds.
Good boy.
Here's another thing is they respond to smiles. So if they come up a little bit upset, just keep smiling.
Good boy. You do good, huh?
Yeah.
I don't really need him to stay under more than 3 seconds. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Some swimmers teach babies to blow bubbles out of their mouth. I don't know why, because you want them to hold their breath.
Yeah.
And when it's finally time to blow bubbles, you want the bubbles to come from the nose, not the mouth.
Right.
So never teach your kid to blow bubbles.
Okay.
He'll teach himself.
Okay.
One day he'll be playing in the water and he'll get some bubbles.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to take him underwater.
Okay.
Okay, so watch what I do.
Okay.
First of all, I'm watching his face the whole time. And then when I finally take him under, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna blow, and I'm gonna do a little lift and go down. So there's 3 cues. There's the 1, 2, 3. There's the blow, and there's the lift. And eventually, I can get rid of one of the cues and the other. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Lift.
boy.
Okay, so now you get to practice with my water bottle.
Scary. Thank God I used the water bottle first.
Hi, baby. You're doing so
I used the
good.
water bottle before you.
Yeah.
You're
That's a
doing
good
so
idea.
good.
So watch, I go. 1, 2, 3. Lift and down.
Yay.
So 1, 2, 3. Flip off and a little lower.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Good. So when you watch this video, I think you'll find that interesting.
Okay.
Because what you did was you did a really good job at eventually horizontaling them.
Okay.
But you probably could have started a little bit more horizontal.
Sooner,
But I don't know if it really mattered that much. Because you actually did get him horizontal.
Okay.
Another thing is you had put his whole face in the water. Some parents, they're afraid to put their kid's face underwater, so they only go to the mouth.
Okay.
And then the baby doesn't really know he's
Underwater, yeah.
Also, you're more buoyant the more underwater you are.
Okay.
So he'll feel more buoyancy if you put his whole body and head in. If you only put half the body in, he doesn't have the same buoyancy feeling. And let's see, your length of time was perfect. One thing you did do is you kind of bounced. You don't need to do it. Don't keep bouncing. You want to save it for one bounce up and down. And it's not even a bounce; it's a lift.
Just a lift.
So hold your baby, and I'll show you one more time. Okay. We used to have a doll to practice with, but the dolls disappear around here. 1, 2, 3. Like that. So, and you don't have to start so high.
Okay.
Start it right at the surface. This is the face. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I need my goggles.
Good.
1, 2, 3.
Yay! Very nice, Daddy. Okay, I think we're ready for the baby. I'll do it one more time and then you can do it. 1, 2, 3.
Get our goggles.
Good boy. Good boy.
It's easier. You can bounce them now. You want the bouncing to be the fun part, not the...
Good boy.
It's easier to take a baby underwater when you send the baby to another adult.
Okay.
It's actually harder to go down like this.
Okay.
So that's more advanced dunking. So remember that when you're holding a baby like this and you turn like this, now your arm's in the way.
Yeah.
So if you want to make sure you're doing it right, you face the baby to me.
Okay.
Hold the baby like this. There you go, you got it. And then you come to the side, and now your arms are in the right place. See?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're my favorite little trick?
1, 2, 3.
Pretty good, Daddy.
Little lower.
Getting the hang of
You're going to find this an interesting thing to watch.
Okay.
You put him under, and you kind of stop.
Yeah.
And then you went for it.
Go with it. Okay.
Yeah, just go with it.
Okay.
Fluid.
Yeah, don't hesitate.
It's a dance. Ballroom dance. If you make mistakes, don't worry. It doesn't matter. In real life swimming, your baby will just jump off the wall or the castle or whatever and not be told you're going under. We're just trying to minimize the crying that could happen when they take lessons.
Walk, walk, walk.
You ready, Mama?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000.
Oh, nice.
Now, she chose to let him roll over because he probably had a natural inclination to roll. They do, just for fun. And
I made it really quick.
if they cry about the rollover, it's not, I'm sure it's because the water goes right in the nose.
We're going like this.
Okay, you want the back?
I don't know. What's that?
Good job. 1,000 to 1,000.
Archie's just
Something I've noticed is that there is beginner's luck really works. The first time they roll over, they do it right. They do it comfortably. The second time they're anticipating, something's going to happen, and they screw up. They're not as relaxed. Because they know something's done.
That's how when he came up, I just smiled at him and talked to him. He doesn't know that he did anything off.
Yeah.
You know, and he didn't start crying because we just kept it happy and cheerful. So that way, if they ever get into a situation where they've done something that could be catastrophic or just uncomfortable, keep it happy and laughing and smiling, because it's all part of being in the water. Water in the mouth, choking, and water up the nose and all that stuff. It's just part of being in the water.
They just love standing with straight legs at the stage. Okay, so I'll let you two finish off.
Thank you, Penny.
Thank you.
You got your student. Do I go get that? Ready, reach.
You did good today, Mike. When it's finally time to take the baby out, she'll explain how you do it.
Okay.
He'll fuss as he gets a little bigger and smarter. Don't let it bother you, they all do. And then you probably won't be too dramatic for him because he's going to be familiar with it. That's the best part about it. Keep starting them really little because it becomes a habit to them and it's in routine really young. So they start to get into those stages where they're going through the separation anxiety. She was 2.5 before she loved back floating. She discovered the summer when she was 2.5 that she could just lay on her back and it was cool.
Nice.
And then we couldn't get her off for another 6 months to a year.
Oh, that's awesome.
But my 6-year-old is on swim team with Nova now. She's my water baby.
Very cool.
And then the 4-year-old he loves being in the water. He doesn't have the form and the
See, when you cross your feet, it's harder.
The water baby's the best thing. It is. Oh, it is. She spends 2 hours at a time in the water hanging out. She literally...
But they're not as long.
Okay, the long ones work better. Okay.
When he put his head under, I helped bring it up back to stable and just talked to him and told him it was okay. And yeah, I know and I apologize. So he didn't get that cry. I've seen kids go underwater for the first time.